So I'm sure we all love secret bases in Minecraft. Now the problem with secret bases, they may take up a lot of space, and maybe when you build one, you don't want it to be like that big when it opens up. Even though that's literally just 2 blocks that opens up with the press of a button, what if it was smaller? So that is why I've come up with this box right here. Now I didn't actually get this working properly, but of course I am gonna fix that. But it is working from one side, which is good enough for now. So as you can see, this grass block looks a little bit strange, doesn't it? There's stone on one side, there's some stone on the other side. There's light blue concrete on this side, and well, that's not right. So what we have here is a immersive portal. And what that allows me to do as well, it lets me play with small things like redstone being very small. So I can, build a piston right here. Maybe I should actually place the target blocks back there, or redstone. All right, we place some redstone right here, then some target blocks in front of that, and then some pistons. And I place the redstone torch there, and it don't work. Alright, it didn't work because I was using some light blocks to cover everything up and make it bright. But as you can see, I can actually make this work here. And well, I can make a super small secret base. And it's just really neat looking at it when it's so small. And it's good that I can interact with it. Now I'm going to build another example right here. So with immersive portals, you get this portal helper. What this can do is, well, it makes small portals that you can make anywhere. So what I'm doing here is just, a 1x1. And we're gonna light one portal here. And then under it, I'm gonna make a giant hole. And then in the roof, what I'm gonna do is place portal helpers all along. So here we go. We have portal helpers all along. And if I do this right, I believe that if I light this, it will do not the thing I wanted. Oh, because I didn't build it 16 by 16. Right. All right, I've now done it right. So the one below is now 16 by 16. This is 1x1. And that should do it. All right, sick. Now, of course, I have to remove these small portals. There we go. I said it right. On the sides here to make it look better. And I also have to move it down right there. And of course, move the block under it, or else it spasses out like that. And I can jump down into it. Oh, never mind. I can't. I am apparently a little bit stuck here. Help. Oh, right. So I'm really big now. That is pekhui doing its thing, making me really big. But if I take this now, and I do walls 1, that should be made out of stone. But actually, I want this to be made out of wood, so we're actually gonna fix that. And we're also gonna move this portal back 0.5 blocks. It's not halfway through. So there we go. Now it's exactly on the block, which is perfect, exactly like we want it. And now I can customize the room to my liking, which is going to be stripped oak logs all around. And the floor can be spruce, like that. Now, we have our room here, and well, it's a little bit difficult to go from the top there to the bottom, so I'm just gonna use spectator mode because I turn really big whenever I do it. And as you can see, here we have our thing. I gotta be careful not to step into it because I'm gonna turn really big if I do. And well, this can be the first step towards making a cool thing, which is of course the secret base. Now, I'm gonna move this half a block again, just so that, it's a little bit further down and it doesn't stand out as much, even though that does actually stand out. But down here, we're gonna have a small little puzzle, even though you can literally break blocks. And I'm kind of stuck now, and if I go in F5, well, this is not right. So I have to do this again to make myself small. Okay, I think that's right. Never mind. All right, let's just make a hole here that I can go and fly down. We have to delete this portal entity. There we go. And now we can create our little puzzle. So I think it would be cool if we were to move sand from this edge to the other edge, and that's the puzzle. So we're gonna start off with a piston here, one there, and now we just have to kind of move sand around. So unfortunately, we can't actually do that. And I don't know if I can use tinted glass. Oh, I can use tinted glass. Can I even use regular glass for this? I can. That's awesome. So what I can do is just use regular glass, and I can have pistons here. And now I gotta push the sand around. So let's come up with the way we're going to push the sand. And the way I'm gonna do that is just leave every piston I want extracted so that I can see which is gonna have to be pushed along. Now the use of sticky pistons here is really important because they make me able to take piston or take sand sand away from, for example, this one here. So if I were to use a sticky piston right here, that would mean I can move the sand from this block to this block without having to do anything about this piston. Because of course I can't just place another one right here. So we have to do this and that. Of course, that makes for many more cool combos. And something else I can do is this. So I have this one and that one. Actually, it has to be here. And then you have one. You can retract this, and then you actually have to have one here. Then you do that, and now you've moved the sand a couple blocks, which is cool. So now I'm just gonna make a couple decoys. And honestly, this is probably confusing enough, so I don't think I'll make use of this whole room. I think I'll have only a small section dedicated to this because, oh my goodness, this is confusing already. What I'll do is have the sand be extracted right here. Oh no, actually here, that would make it cooler. And now I have to make use of a double one again to get it away from here. All right, I'm retracting the sand as I want now. There we go. Now retract this one, and now goes this one. Now I have use of another double one. There we go. Retract it all the way. Then I'm gonna have use of some other things. Just gotta remove that one. There we go. Now I place this here. And what this one does is I move this one forward, and I'll have the one in the middle there as bait, but we actually push it there, and then we can retract it, retract this, and actually have this sticky piston, because you can actually move that one, so careful with that, because this wouldn't be good. Or we can actually solve that problem by just doing that. Whoops. Even though that's not too intricate, it's just small bait, all right? Small bait. Also, this area is very confusing already. I'm very confused. Yes. Anyway, get it here. There we go. Now I just place 2 more pistons right here. Actually, only need 1. And here we go with the 2 last ones. Gotta get it into here. And this will activate a pressure plate. All right, so retract or extend that, retract it, retract, extend, and there we go. Now it goes on a pressure plate, and now we should activate something. And of course, the starting point is right here. We can indicate that by an emerald ore. And now about the rest, we just fill it in with tinted glass. There we go. And, you know, just because why not? I can fill in the walls as well. All right, never mind, because it looks better. I'm going to replace it all with barriers. All right, now we go to the surface, and I'm really small because, you know, I went through that portal. And look at how small I am compared to this grass. Wow. All right, I now have this really small puzzle that's even hard to figure out what you're supposed to do, but it's easier when you zoom in. Maybe I should fix that. All right, that's way better. It's a little bit easier to see now. And of course, you place your things on the emerald block. Oh, that's interesting. When you are outside of a portal, it doesn't care about barriers. I don't know if it does it good, but look at this. All right, so I'm gonna place a block right there. That's on the bottom floor. But if I go down here, it looks like, yeah, that's under a barrier. That's really cool, I guess. Even though you can just basically cheat. But hey, who cares? It's my puzzle. Only I get to play it. So destroy this block. There we go. Place on emerald only. All right, maybe on the side here, let's have something else. Let's have something that looks complicated, but totally isn't. All right, so we have redstone. Oh, gosh, that was weird. Hello? Wait, can I? Wait, if I do this. Wait, oh my goodness, that is weird. My bottom half disappears. Anyway, I'm gonna have some repeaters under the side and redstone going all the way here. Now the goal is to shut off these lamps. And the way we're doing that is, of course, you know, by placing these. And just some random repeaters. I really don't know. We just place some redstone torches there. And this is the simplest puzzle ever. We just need a bunch of redstone repeaters for it. This is totally a real and very hard puzzle, I swear. Or maybe it is. I don't know. You'll have to figure out. So when you look from the top here, we covered that up and you have no clue what's going on. And well, you have to figure out what in the world is going on here. So maybe you'll flick a couple levers just like this. Oh, what's happening? I don't know. Maybe I flick that one off. Ooh, that seems to have done something. Flick these 2 off maybe, and that one. No, that one. Ooh. For some reason, everything is still on. I actually did the wrong way. So we just gotta flip every single one once. There we go. Now that turns off. And well, you're like, oh, what do I have to do now? Oh, I have to do this? Where did my levers go? My levers are gone. All right, to place every single one back. All right, good. I marked it out with glass, or else it would have actually been kind of hard to realize where I was going to place every single one. All right, there we go. Now I have to figure out which in the world lever I should flick. And what I should do, like that maybe, and that, and oh, how do I get there? Oh, you can't. Never mind. Push that one again. There we go. All right. I have no clue what's going on. I'm doing something. Oh, that works. Yep. Okay. Well, now I just destroyed that again. Place that back. All right. Everything is retracted. And well, I have to figure out how do I open this now? Or where does it open to? Since we have this, which is going to be activated by an item, and this thing, which is activated by that. So we're going to take our redstone output from here. Since we have the pressure plate here, we can take it with a repeater or a, redstone dust from here. And we have these two repeaters. Actually, only need one, but it looks better when it was two. And we just take the redstone output from that. There we go. All right, so now that we have two redstone outputs, this one has to be inverted. Here we go. Actually, they'll both have to be regular. This one has to be inverted. There we go. And now this works fine. We just take that output since that's constantly on, and both have to be disabled, or I mean, both of these have to be on for it to work. And I'm actually just gonna make sure that, this is how it's supposed to be. Flick some random levers just to make it, good again, and that's on. All right, I was actually right. This has to be inverted. There we go. Okay, now we have the right output. Now, where do I make this secret base? Well, of course, we can use this thing that we started out with. But we have to make it really small. Or maybe I have to be really small. Dun, 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 which is it. This is also really confusing just to look at. Like, you come across this, what do you think? Come across this, what you do, meme? Yep, yep, I know what I do. And also, if you jump, it disappears. All right, so I'm gonna open it up to a small little secret hole in the ground, which is gonna do cool things. Now, this is really simple to wire up, because I believe if I give an input here, it all should work and loop around perfectly. And I just have to delay these things a little bit so it retracts properly. So if I activate this lever, okay, it's all good. And turn it off. There we go. It should be good. Now we just place grass here instead. Flick this lever, and if we go to the surface, you can see there is nothing there. Go to the surface again, and you can see, oh, there's a hole in the ground. So now I just placed a repeater here, and now I just, go back down to where that thing is, that output we made before. And I'm on the outside of the stripped logs, which is good because that's a good reference point. Now just dig through at the right place, right here. All right, now I take this signal and I lead it to wherever I need it to go. And to extend it, I just, use some flickery redstone thingy things. And I place another torch because I already placed one. And there we go. Now this is closed. If I go to the surface, it is closed. If I go down to my redstone place here, I break this. And now this hole should be open. Now, we are making a small secret base, so what I have to do now is make myself super, super small. And how do I do that? Well, the best way I can think of it is if I place some water here, and then I leave a small hole for a massive portal. Now, of course, you can ask, what do you think that's gonna do? Well, I'll show you. We now have a massive, I think, 16 by 16. Indeed. And what we're gonna do with that is, of course, set it to portal helpers. So, walls, portal helper. All right, there we go. Here's our room. Now we just need somewhere for us to go. And of course, where better to go than a whole forest underground? So what I'm gonna do is just take a small little portal helper. We're gonna build a 1x1 right here. We're gonna light it. There we go. And now I can destroy it and I can delete it from both sides right there. And now I can go up to the one I built. And well, I can block this off a little bit. And there we go. Well, what happens if I go down here? That happens. And I have just realized this isn't quite right, is it? This isn't the world's smallest secret base. I've just made myself really small in a very, very complicated way. I don't think that was the goal of this video. I have just made the wrong thing. I mean, I guess I can build a really easy house and I have to use trap doors as doors now, but this isn't what I wanted. Other than I can live in a trapdoor very comfortably. I don't think this is the purpose of this video. It's a nice window I've got here though. Yeah. I went wrong. Well, if you guys want more from me where I actually do this thing right, then, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Because even this doesn't work for some reason. Maybe because I didn't connect it. And yeah, I guess I can probably do it right next time on and not make the wrong type of base because this is giant. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.